Yes.
So a lot has happened since we last talked. So
Yes.
can you first tell me about your experience at the Hall of Fame induction?
Very nice to see all the guys
Yeah.
dressed up so strangely for the occasion. I'm not used to seeing them in tuxedos and bow ties and things, but in my one concession to it was that I think I had a purple tie on, and yeah, always very emotional to see them, and particularly Phil. I hadn't seen Phil for a long time, and I only got to meet Joe. And so that was very nice. We all had dinner the night beforehand. And it was an extraordinary evening, you know, both from the point of view of seeing my old band, but also many of the other performers who were up on stage doing things, who were not young by any stretch of the imagination. It was not a young person's club anymore, all that, you know, but a very emotional and extraordinary performances by several of the acts, and some extraordinary speeches too. So it was quite wonderful in a way.
So did you enjoy the performance that Fish did of your songs?
Yes, I wished that we'd done that ourselves.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
But you know, it must be the same for the guys from ABBA, you know, standing back and watching other people do what they do. And it's something that you have to resign yourself to, that the fact that if music is going to have any longevity, that, you know, the ability to be able to do that piece gets handed on to other people. Like any music, I'm not even going to say classical music, but music that is the stuff of musicals and museums, of course. So, you know, it's like you come up to a point where each musician is just have to be happy to join the museum, really.
But did you even talk about, you know, doing it yourself on stage at the show?
You know, I was talking to the Genesis office about this, and they were telling me that if anything was going to happen, it would be an acoustic performance of something, and so I was practicing that just in case. And then I think there were some issues to do with the reason why this would happen and that wouldn't happen. But, in the end, I thought, well, maybe I get up and play Horizons on my own, but maybe it wouldn't have worked doing that in that situation when you've got the whole band sitting there. So it might have seemed too competitive. So I thought, no, you know, if there was going to be a band decision, I would stick with the band decision.
It slipped my mind, sorry. Okay, let's...
It happens the older you get.
Yeah, I noticed that, yeah. About Phil's health at the time.
Yes.
Was he alright to drum then?
Well, he was saying that he was having great difficulty doing that, and I had no idea. He was saying, I can't hold a pen.
Oh, yeah.
And so you have to... I imagine that may have been a short-term thing. I thought maybe this is something that he can't do at this point, but I assumed it would be something that he would be able to do some months later. But you know, here we are, some considerable time later, and still playing doesn't seem to be an option for him. So I just hope that Phil's talent gets to show itself in all its guises. Obviously, he can still sing.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, I hope we see Phil drumming again, but yeah, I wish him lots of love and health and happiness and all sorts of things, you know. I think just because some guy's famous, you know, doesn't mean that you don't have to deal with all the human
Of course.
things. Anyway, yeah, I've got a lot of love and respect for everything that film does, whether that's, you know, stuff we did way back or even now. Either way, you know, completely open. So, very happy.